We're here in Seattle. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. So the Seattle Mariners are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch. And now, David Fletcher. The wind and the pitch. In for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And next for L.A., Trey Cabbage. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Left-hand batter waits. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve.
He's there to make the catch at third, and the inning is over. Middle of the first. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Back in Seattle, and towing the slab here, Shohei Ohtani. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low 2s last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season. And if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
The pitch. Ripped, but it curls foul. And the right-hander deals. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may.
There's a swing and a drive, and it hits the base of the wall. The throw into second, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. This one blasted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. They're going crazy in the dugout. His second of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. 3 for 6 in the series so far. Ripped to short. Throws to first. Yeah, they get the out. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 0-2. Line drive, base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So digging in, Dominic Canzone. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in it. This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And that one is out of here. So he leaves the yard to left, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here's Dylan Moore. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now on the bump, Jose Suarez. And now Jose Caballero. Ripped into right center. And that should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. It's 6-0. And he's got a double.
Comes through with the RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. That one is absolutely belted. That's back and gone. Third home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Josh Rojas, 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Pulls that one foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
That one ripped and a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now the first baseman, Mitch Garver. He's already homered in this one. This one smacked out to left center. Moniak makes the grab on the run. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Mariners 8 and the Angels nothing. All set for the start of the inning. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Brandon Drury. Kirby back to work. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Mickey Moniak now at the plate. Homered last night, added another hit as well. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently. I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and oh, the throw is wild. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a 2-base error. 1 out, runner at second. And now the veteran third baseman, Mike Moustakas. There's a strike. Singing Mike Moustakas. He goes by Moose. He was the 2nd overall pick in the 2007 draft. Been to a few all-star games. Career highlight, though, has to be winning that 2015 World Series with the Kansas City Royals.
And became such a force in the postseason in 2014 that we nicknamed him
Mooster October.
You heard it here first.
Rodriguez racing over to make the catch.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk now 2 for 8 in the series so far. And that's a little bit high, and that's ball 1. Moniak on at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. Angels strand 1, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. That one hammered center field. Grichuk going back some more. Up against the wall and brings it in.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And gone! 3rd home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Ripped into right center. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance. Hits the fence. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Dylan Moore up next for the Mariners. That's a base hit as a run scores. Throw comes in and holds a runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. The left-hander on now, Tyler Anderson. This is his 5th appearance of the year. So up next, Jose Caballero. Smoked into left, base hit. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Julio Rodriguez. Hard hit, left field, base hit. 1 run across, another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 13-0.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And first offering is fouled off. Rodriguez, the runner at second with 1 away. And a rope into center field, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out easily. Mitch Garver up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Lead runner around second. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, top half of the 3rd inning. Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. And here it comes. Thaiss, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Polanco makes the play, and there's 1 down. Number 9, the next to hit for the Angels. In there, and it's 0-1. There's the strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Caballero. The throw to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now it's the second baseman, David Fletcher. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Fletcher in his 5th season hitting leadoff in today's game. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Angels held in check. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
Anderson back to work. In the air out towards right center. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And here is Jorge Polanco. That one ripped left field. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Base hit, left center field. One run is in. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. Polanco caught in a rundown now. And he's out on the tag. But they do get a run. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. The other way. Moniak pulls it down. Runner tags from third. In there safely. 15-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Dylan Moore up next for the Mariners. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Jose Caballero up next for the Mariners. In the air, out towards left center. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
I think he's having some mixed emotions down there at second base, and I wouldn't blame him for being a little frustrated with the ball hopping over the wall. I mean, that at bat was good enough to produce a run, but instead the automatic double halts the lead runner at third, and just sort of a bittersweet at bat.
And here is Julio Rodriguez. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. One run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they extend their lead. In safely with a double, his second of the day. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Jaime Barria gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Number 51, Jaime Barria.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now here is Josh Rojas.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Hard hit left side. They take the force out. What a play. Inning over. Start of the 4th, and now the right fielder, Trey Cabbage. That's in there. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. The wind of the pitch. In the air, right side of the infield. Caballero coming on, and it drops in. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That to right. Polanco gets under it. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Brandon Drury to the plate.
Brandon Drury.
Next pitch is popped up. And puts the squeeze on that. And there are 2 down. Now the left fielder, Mickey Moniak.
The left fielder, Mickey.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Angels leave one. They're in a wee bit of a hole. Down 17-0. And welcome back. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Cal Raleigh. The pitch. That's hard hit on the line. And no one can get there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. Hammered, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
That one ripped. Bangs off the wall. One run across.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept it.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A three-run rocket. His second home run of the game. It's 21-0. And their fifth home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, and Joyce. He's into the game with the bases empty. Fly ball down the line, tries to make the play, but it's foul. And now the 0-1. Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now here is Jose Caballero. Right side. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
So the lineup flips over, and now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Late swing fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Into center and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
2 on with 1 out. And now here is Josh Rojas. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And forget it. It just got out of here. His 4th home run of the season. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 24-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And here's the first baseman, Mitch Garver. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. They go back to back. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 25-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way.
Righty reliever out of the pen, number 59. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Number 59.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Soriano.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Jorge Polanco, the next to hit. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, way back there. And it's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 27-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty, one away. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 28-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the left fielder, Dominic Canzone.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they do get the second out of the inning.
Third baseman.
Dylan Moore up next for the Mariners. Well struck left field. And that is gone. A shot to left. And they tack one on the board. It's 29-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Two outs, nobody on. And up next for Seattle, Jose Caballero. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Grichuk makes the grab. That is the inning. But they scored 12 times with an offensive onslaught. We played 4. Mariners on top, 29-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Mike Moustakas to hit.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
The right-hander back to work. And that's through there for a strike.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1-2 here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Crawford makes the grab, and there's one down.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Grichuk now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that's a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Nice. Batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Flied to right his first time. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Carlos Estevez. And stepping in is the speedy Julio Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. And nice work to hold him to a single. Got it back in fast.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
I mean, come on, have a game. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
On the ground, and foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow.
That's 3 singles in a row. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Gone.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Andrew Wantz.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And now Jorge Polanco. And a pitch. That one's on its way. No question about it. And that one will go.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And there's a hit. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Over to Fletcher. Now to first, and it's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Crawford on third with 2 out. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. Gone!
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Hit hard, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Polanco.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Moniak brings it in for the 3rd out. Back in Seattle, top 6. So in now for the Angels, number 9. There's a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
In time to Garber. And a quick out, number 1. So the batting order turns over. Here's David Fletcher. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. That pitch gets the inside corner. And the count is 0-2. Left field. Canzone settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. 2 away now. And the batter now, Trey Cabbage. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
In the air, right side. Polanco makes the catch, and that'll back now. And on the mound, the closer, Jimmy Herget.
Number 46, Jimmy.
And the pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that should be extra bases. Canzone into second, and he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
So man aboard. Now it's going to be Dylan Moore. That one ripped. And it's gone.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Hard hit to third. Moustakas whips it to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. On the ground to third. Boots it. But plenty of time to recover. And that's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Josh Rojas. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is
gone. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Digging in, Mitch Garver. Oh, 1 down. Swings here and blasts one left field, and that ball is out of here.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Stepping in, Cal Raleigh. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield, and that extends the inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Out of here.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now at the plate, Dylan Moore. Cabbage right there to make the grab. And that. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. In the air, left side, Canzone coming on. And there's one away.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one for strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Struck him out looking.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Moniak in the box again. Takes a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Right-hander kicks, deals. Liner to second and picked on the hop to first. And that is that. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the 7th. And now for Seattle, Jose Caballero. The pitch. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
At the plate, Julio Rodriguez. Bunting for a hit, and he grabs it in foul ground. Caballero on at first, nobody out. And he drops it down the third baseline. Bare hand has to hurry, but no chance. That's an infield single. Now it's the Mariners DH, Josh Rojas.
Flashed his power last time, blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
Liner caught at second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. Not in time. He's safe. And they extend their lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2.
Welcome back. We go to the 8th. Leading off, Mike Moustakas. That one to first. He steps on the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And first offering is fouled off. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck, and out of here.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got it.
One down. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit for the Angels, and fouled off. Spire in his 2nd season, 27 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. And a pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Rodriguez settles under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Brandon Drury will hit next. 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Got him looking. And that'll do it.
Oh, a really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with the big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in. They got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, a collective effort that has produced a nice little series sweep.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
That was the ball game. 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
With your leave it.